It's May 12th, 2022 at about 2:27 p.m. according to my time, the time that I'm referencing. And this little part is that chapter, Conversations with Ma, chapter 2, I think. And it's I Want My Mommy and Jim. And this morning at about 9:15, I had some groceries delivered. I mean, I've had them delivered before, and I put boxes out before, or I put the box out. Well, I put out boxes before, but usually just a box, which makes sense for the amount of groceries that I have. And for a while, I was putting the box right in front of the door. And then I started putting it just kind of on the side. And I've almost tripped a few times, I think, but I was able to catch, I was able to kind of be aware and catch myself. And one time somebody delivered groceries and I wanted to move it out of his way, but he was too fast and he didn't trip, so that was good. But this morning, the person who was shopping for the groceries sent me a text just trying to confirm the directions, because sometimes it can be confusing, because where I live now currently, the buildings have changed management. So at one point it was, different management owned different sections, and now the same management owns both. And for some reason, I don't know, I got distracted and I tripped over the box and I came crashing down on the concrete. I hurt my hand, at least one hand, my left hand, and I skinned both knees, or I hurt both knees and legs to some extent, and I cracked my phone. And so I was in a place where, like, I want my mommy, and I know there are other things that, which I'll talk about later, because I know you're here, Ma. But that was a place when I really wanted my mommy really bad, and I wanted Jim, not just as Jim Waller, but also as a pediatrician. I felt like, Jim, I felt like you could help me out in that moment, and I think both of you and maybe other beings did help me. So I'll hold it off there. There's a lot more, and I feel you, Ma. I was trying to resolve a situation over a period of time, and I resolved it about 10-20 minutes ago, and I can talk about that later. But I love you, Ma. I always love you, and always love you. Okay? Always love you. It's May 12th, 2022 at about 2:44 p.m. as a measuring of time that I'm referencing in this moment. And I just need to, I just want to add some reflections that I had today after falling, because I went and I was experiencing different things, from extremely, like when I first fell and hurt my hand and my legs and my arm, at least one arm, and cracked my phone. It was just I don't know, like the world was, I don't know, it just it just it just kind of, I don't know, represented some things. I don't know, it was just like extremely distressed, and it just devastated me. And then I was in different spaces of, like I want my mommy, and I mean, but also I feel you, Ma, and I want Jim, and I feel you, Jim, and thank you, Ma, for helping connect us. And now as I'm standing, I feel the wind. I feel, I don't know if it's you, Jim, both, other beings, but I just feel something. So the wind is blowing, and some tree leaves are kind of waving in the air. But some other things that came to my mind that I was thinking about was that, excuse me, that I think at first there was a sense of like permanence, like my physical body and the phone being cracked, at least the front screen being cracked, and there was kind of a sense of permanent, like this is devastating, and this is it, um, and there was that, um, uh, and then over a period of some time of kind of thinking and reflecting that, um, kind of one thing at a time. And I think, Ma, I think you were helping me through this. And maybe other beings were too, but just kind of like, okay, one thing at a time. It was just kind of a feeling like, okay. Well, one thing that happened was that, when I fell down and hurt me really badly, and I didn't know if like one minute I'm feeling worse for my body, another minute I'm feeling worse about the phone. But another thought I had was, it hurts and I'm devastated, but physically, but it means I'm alive, and I won't always be, I guess, or I'll be in different form or energy, transforming in different ways or something. I don't know. But another thing that occurred to me after just kind of sitting and just being is just kind of one thing at a time. Okay, things will be healed. My body will be healed. I can figure out the phone, maybe, and what makes sense. The cracks and the hurt kind of reminds me of some things and some blessings that I don't have a bomb dropping over my head like some people, and they're all a whole list of things that people are dealing with. Okay, it's about, about 2:48 p.m. This is the third voice recording. Anyway, of the same thing, the same chapter. But basically, there are different ways to look at things. I was reminded that, the shattered glass or the glass can remind me of some things, and life in general, and some things that other people are dealing with, that I'm dealing with, that different beings are dealing with. And I can figure out a way. I always, as I told a friend of mine, I told her a lot, and other people, we always have options. It might not always feel like it is, but we always have options. So, like right now, it's not a life-threatening thing, although that expression didn't occur to me just until this now, but that feeling, I think that feeling came through, that, I can kind of look around at options for getting the screen fixed or not, or getting another phone, or, I just have options, and that's a blessing, a big blessing. And as far as my knee, I remember you're so good at just being there, and I feel you, and I know as long as you're there, everything's going to be all right. And I didn't worry about details, and that thought occurred to me. For a long time, and not just recently. So it gives me. I'm glad that you're still with me in different ways, but the thing about the skinning the knee, I know, like logically, you'd say like put, I think, rubbing alcohol with cotton or something, but it's the kind of thing, a simple thing that I should know better, and like logically, I think I know. And now that I think about it, I didn't think about it until before, but now I think about it, like, there are a lot of people I can ask about that. They don't have to have medical degrees or whatever. But for some reason, I'm just stuck in that. But I know that, that you would make it all better, just by being there. And I know that you're here now, and you were helping me a few minutes ago, maybe about 20 minutes ago or something. With I bought a dryer maybe a year or so ago, and so a few months ago, some underwear got kind of tangled up, but I've been trying to kind of take it loose and go away from it and come back. And I just kind of, something about your calming presence or strategy or something, just I don't know, just something, I just got it, and I didn't really I think it became more clear after, I mean, like I just had it in the moment, and I've had it before recently, but, I just wasn't able to, I didn't put words to it until maybe a few minutes after I experienced that. So love you, I love you always. Love you always.